You've won. This epic battle has sapped you of all your energy. Your tightly wound nerves finally relax a bit, collapse to the ground, unable to move. Even after being suppressed for so many years, the monster Marv is far stronger and stranger than you had imagined. He is different from other corruptors. You have no time to ponder. The woman who once commanded Marv as a servant saunters to your side, clutching the empty bottle of dreams. She looks down at you, but you are unable to see her expressions clearly.
I didn't expect it to end like this. You crashed my performance, ruined the sweet dreams, and drove everyone back to the miserable real world. You used all your might to destroy my last shred of joy.
She kneels down, caressing your cheek with her cold hand. A dark little snake slithers from her arm, enters you and chokes you. You can feel her power. Slithers from her arm? Okay. It's a powerful icy force, manic and out of control. Going to kill me? She doesn't respond, nor does she move. After a long time, icy droplets flash onto your face. 1 drop, 2 drops. It's her tears.
How could I hurt you all? I wanted to give happiness to all of you. If I could heal your pain, make you happy, and bring you into a beautiful dream, even just once, you would definitely choose me. If only you would choose me.
Why on earth are you so persistent? Let's just choose for ourselves, Serpent. Yeah, I'd like that option actually. Happiness is not bestowed upon by others, just like pain and misery, it's everyone's own experience. We came all this distance in our own way, so let us choose where we ought to go. Don't destroy our path. Just like pain and misery, people can definitely bestow pain and misery upon you, come on now. Maybe someday you will also find something worth cherishing in the real world.
You really think so?
You hear the voices of Hela, Hecate, and Nightingale through the crack in the realm of dreams. The crack continues to expand, light shines in, illuminating the fissures on her body. Her body is crumbling away, riddled with age-old injuries. Her body?
There's no stage here left for me.
Her cold hand leaves your cheek. You try to catch her and shackle her, but your body doesn't respond. Serpent stands up. Her expression is grim as she leans gently towards you.
Next time, I will bring you a real sweet dream.
Very funny.
Goodbye.
She sounds like Hecate for a second. You can only watch the show as a spectator. You gradually lose consciousness, following everyone else drifting through the crack back to reality. Only the performer of the dream remains behind, disappearing alongside the bubble-like stage. Don't worry, she is not dead. No sinners die in these events. Never has happened. They always like to aim for it like that. The disturbance of the Midnight Club has ended and the sleepwalkers have woken up gradually. Lots of people refusing to face the reality, demanding ambrosia, okay? You know what? I'll just read this by pausing it after I'm, while I'm recording this shit, because I'm definitely not going to be able to read fast enough. So we'll just let it run and I'll just, you will just get a voiceover. Okay, here we go. We are here for the voiceover of, these texts that I didn't read, but they were going so fast. Who is supposed to read them at that speed? They should have made them click-based, but I suppose they wanted to do a slideshow because it looks cooler, I suppose, and with the music so fucking hyped, makes sense. And the color palette they chose is awful. They chose pink on pink. It's so difficult to read this shit. Especially because I'm maybe it's because when you read it on your phone, it's closer to your face, so it's easier to read. I'm sitting at a 2 feet distance from the screen. And it's pink on pink. I mean, I can still read it, but it's kind of annoying. Okay, so from the looks of it, it is the doctor is standing in the back. There's some person on the left screaming at Doyle, I think. That's not Doyle. Whosoever it is. The disturbance at the Midsummer Night's Club. I hate that name, by the way. Midsummer Nightclub would be just fine, but Midsummer's Nightclub, it belongs to Midsummer's. It's so Midsummer Nights, night. It's so annoying. The name is so annoying. has ended and the sleepwalkers have woken up gradually. Lots of people refusing to face the reality are demanding ambrosia, making all the clinics in District 14 perturbed. Dr. Gandalf, however, seizes the chance to sell the sleep aids he has been storing. They'll soon realize that nothing can bring a forever sweet dream. Alright, that's the first one. The second one looks like it's the bartender that we fucked with. Very handsome lad, but when he gets scared, he makes a weird face. What is that? Sales chain of the banned goods ambrosia has been investigated thoroughly. The famous tavern in District 14, Candy Bar, which sounds like a prostitution haven, by the way, is permanently closed with its owner arrested. I don't think the bartender was the owner though. The accomplice under duress, the waiter, is pardoned because of his active involvement in the investigation, but he isn't happy when leaving the Public Security Bureau. Miss Mess, how is she? That's not something you're supposed to know. Oh, is he concerned about her, or is he got a crush on her or something? Well, I suppose she wasn't very rough with him, so he could have just been concerned. That's Mess on the left. On the right? Who the hell is that? I think that might be Hella. Only she usually laughs like that. Yeah, I think that must be Mess and Hella. When Miss Mess, I hate that again, Miss Mess sounds so weird, wakes up, the chief happens to have just returned to the bureau. She's shackled immediately. The girl isn't depressed for long. Very soon she finds new fun here. I'm sorry because of the way I'm reading. As I said, the pink on pink at this distance is a little bit difficult. Here there are even used retro gaming consoles just like hers, and so many who can challenge the vicious dragon together with her, I suppose. Next is I don't think that's a sinner as far as I can tell, but the outfit is a bit weird. Maybe it's like a medic, and the guy is from the MBCC arrest team as far as I can remember. I don't know his name. I don't think they ever mentioned his name, but whatever. About the operation in District 14, the arrest squad captain still isn't over the scare. He says this is the one operation that has kept him on what does that say? Tenterhooks? What the hell is a tenterhook? Is that a typo? Let me check. It's like hooks used to hang up clothes or something. It's like, yeah, hangers. That has kept him on tenterhooks stretched out or something like that, for the most ever since he started the job. Getting injured is no big deal, but closely watching the chief fighting is just way too thrilling. Too hair-raising. My poor heart can't handle this. What is that even supposed to mean? I don't even remember our character fighting. Oh, he must have seen it in the dream, maybe. Maybe he fell to the effects of the dream, maybe at some point. There's Hela with her nightmare. There's Nightingale, I think, on the left. And Hela... Oh no, that's Hecate in the back. And Hela is obviously in the front. She's so fucking cheery. I mean, when I did her interrogation, I will obviously do that again for you guys. But yeah, it's not so pretty. Yeah, interrogations with most of these sinners are like horrid. Like, I've done a lot of interrogation, but I've not read them. I just skipped them because I want to do them with you. But I've read one or two, and yeah, they're not fun. They're not fun at all. Before returning to MBCC, the chief takes the two sinners to the night fair in District 14 for a shopping spree. Hela buys an alarming amount of dried meat, while Hecate accepts the chief's gift, new painting supplies. Piles after piles of gifts and souvenirs are sent straight to the bureau, while Adjutant Nightingale receives an extra heavy stack of bills. That's why she's sighing, okay. I wish they would expand Nightingale's whole thing a little bit more. I really want to know about Nightingale a bit more. Maybe in the story we'll know about her, but from what I know, I don't think her story has been built upon that much. And I don't think there has been like a YouTube channel or something that would like make the whole lore video. Now, I could also do that, but that's just gonna be way too much of a project. Like, I'm not quite prepared, neither in the editing department and neither in the just using your brain enough to figure that shit out department, because I will have to make like a whole chart. Yeah, that's a month-long endeavor. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm quite ready for that. I'm just here to make shitty content, not actually good content anyway. Roleka, having disappeared, reappears at a focal point of the homeless. She has woken up from long dream and is crying heartbroken when she wakes up. Other members of the homeless have no idea how to comfort her. In the end, Crash makes a decision to hold a match of beach volleyball at a deserted building site with sands. I get it. Well, that's a good way to do it. But first of all, how did she end up with Crash? Crash is a sinner, an S-rank sinner, by the way, that did not show up in the story of, Dreamy Bubble. In the entire story, Crash didn't show up. I only know about her because I recently unlocked her while I was doing a sinner rest. I didn't even know she was S-rank. She doesn't look S-rank, that's for sure. Must be a low level S-rank, who knows. But yeah, it was kind of weird. The hoodie-wearing individual. And obviously they're holding a match. I don't know why she's at a focal point of the homeless. That's a weird place to take her, but whatever. With help from the psychoanalysis department, the agents from ninth agency, I'm guessing they're trying to say, wakes up ahead of time from the sleepwalking state. He was brought back home. He has brought back some interesting intel, which his commander has been waiting for. New experiment in East Side conducted by those rats. Tell the company president that I said thanks and I really liked her little gift. Oh, so the ninth agency is involved in this? Holy shit. Or is it just the commander involved in this? Maybe the entire ninth agency isn't involved in this, but still, that is insane. A new experiment in East Side conducted by those rats. Tell the company president that I said thanks and I really like her little gift. Yeah, that was the entire thing was planned. The ninth agency was working with them. That is insane. She has infiltrated the ninth agency. Just goes to show, like, sometimes the capitalistic, individuals tend to get a bit too involved in the government. It's basically kind of like lobbying in this case. But this is worse because it's like if some rich person was involved with the FBI or something. Yeah, that's concerning. The investigation regarding the sleepwalkers incident come to an end. The culprit is confirmed to be performing corporate espionage with the intention of creating disturbance on the opening ceremony of Midsummer's Night's Club. But its owner, Irene, has won approval from shareholders thanks to her outstanding crisis management. The incident has caused the Midsummer's Night clubs to emerge as a rising star among East Side hotels, and stock prices of Quinn has risen dramatically too. Yep, she won. She won. The whereabouts of the incident's culprit are still unknown. What does it say? She and the Dreamy. Oh, this palette still looks better. I mean, it's white on like bluish, so this is still doable. The new music is great, by the way, in this section. She and the Dreamy bubble has vanished in that night without anybody feeling sorry about it. See, this is one of the weirdest things that I hate. Like, I've done several events after this, by the way. By the time I'm recording this, like editing this, I've done several events. And it always happens. We have not managed to catch one S-rank sinner, like, in the plot. Obviously, outside of the plot, I've caught a lot of them. But, yeah, in the plot, I just can't get them. It's weird. After all, in this great diss city, nobody needs a performance. Nobody is unhappy. She's a concerning person to be out there.
Hello?
Oh, is Nasha gonna come back?
You little brat. It took you this long to call me? I'm on vacation, so I'm not writing any reports or working overtime. Let's talk about something else. When are you coming to the east side again? Whether you're here for work or fun, stop by the house for dinner. I've actually learned how to make the hangover drink properly now. Well, I'm still a grouchy old man, but I'm very happy now.
Okay, so this is still a voiceover, by the way. I'm about to go into like a whole rant or whatever, I can see that I talked for like a minute or two after this. That's just basically the okay, goodbyes, and thank you for watching and all that. This is me while I'm editing, by the way. So what's happening is that for some reason I didn't connect the dots when I was recording this initially, and thought that Nasha did not come back with him and he's just happy for some reason. I don't even know how did I not connect those pieces back then. Maybe because I was tired or something, whatever. But in the rant next, I'm gonna be over like, oh, that's so sad, this whole story of I wish Nasha could have been shipped with him and now he's like alone, and like I don't even know why he's happy. I guess he's moved on with his life and she has moved on with her life and whatnot. But that's clearly not the case, because if you read the dialogue, he's on a vacation. First of all, he's super happy. He's also inviting us to dinner. Like, who's gonna cook the dinner? Is he gonna cook the dinner? Obviously not. So Nasha is with him, and also he learned how to make the drink, hangover drink, properly now. He says, I actually learned how to make the hangover drink properly now. So how did he learn the drink? The creator of the drink is his wife. So obviously he learned it from her after they got together. So I don't know why I didn't connect these pieces back then, but yeah, clearly Nasha is with him now. So that's kind of cute, and I do like that. I am very appreciative of that this did not end up on a horrible note, as some of these have and can end. But yeah, let's get back into the rant where I talk about how Nasha is not with him and I'm so sad. So he did not patch things up. The show has ended. So Nasha is still not with him. He's just happy now, I suppose. He probably protected her. She, well, moved on, as she said herself. But yeah, I suppose that's also fine. There was no need to have Nasha with him again. I guess that's just reality. He also moved on. Finally moved on. Whether you stay or not, I wish you sweet happy dreams tonight. I rarely have dreams, and they're usually fucking weird. Yeah, I rarely have dreams and they're extraordinarily fucking weird. Oh man, like there's like such fucking insanity. Like sometimes it's just like, what the fuck is this dream? I actually have a little journal that I write the dreams in, and it's just like maybe one day I will do a reading. Like, I usually don't write the dreams because I rarely have them, and sometimes they're so uninteresting that I don't even bother writing them. Sometimes they are so fucking intense that I just write them down. I had a dream once. Like, I don't even remember that dream, but apparently in my notes novel, I half woken up and wrote down something like Hulk knees Markiplier in the stomach for some reason. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Chapter 6, Dreamy Shadow. A dreamless one, somehow Chief has been dreaming of certain distant, obscure memories lately. No center dining battle. If the 4-lever clover boss. Is this like just fighting? Regular fighting? Check it out, and we'll go back to, I think this is just regular fighting. And if it's just regular fighting, I'm just gonna fight this on my own and don't bother with it and just finish it off later. If there's no story in this, I will know. After the 4-leaf clover, leaders defeated, roll like a bubble, become very aggressive. I think so. This is just garbage, but yeah, I'll do this on my own. Okay, I was just combat, so this is just nothing but combat. But thank you very much for watching. That is this event. I will be recording a lot of Magium after this because I have been slacking off on that, and I have not recorded Magium in a long time, so I should probably do that before delving too deep into this one. But thank you so much for watching, and like and subscribe. Bye bye.